Hey everyone. I just wanted to jump in today and share a little bit about my experience over the last few months with Access Bars. So, I've been running bars um, with a friend for probably since about 2015 when I first learned Access Bars. And once a month, I would meet with a friend, sometimes more, sometimes I'd get my bars run a couple times a month. It just depended on what was happening, but it was at least once a month generally. And that was nice because it was a bit of a de-stress in a way. It was a chance to just relax after a busy month or whatever. Well, over the last couple of years, there's been a lot of changes in my business and in my life, and things were not turning out the way I expected them to. And as I look at it now, I can see the big picture and the brilliance of what's been created. But at the time, there were definitely some challenges that I was going through. And I got to a point after a while that I said, right, that's it. This has got to change. I've had enough of this wallowing around in whatever this is. And I remember grabbing or noticing a folder nearby that had a whole lot of access tools and processes in. So I grabbed the folder and I started reading through it and just running some of these processes and asking some of the questions that are designed to bring up energies, etc. And after I'd done this for a couple of minutes, I started to feel really light. And I thought, okay, this is shifting something. So I continued to use that. And then after a while, after a couple of days, I said, you know what? I'm going to make a commitment to get my bars run every week. And let's see if that can help to shift stuff even more. So I did that, and I happened to find another lady who was asking for the same thing. So we started meeting up every week to run each other's bars. Then after a couple of months, she came to me and said, why don't we do a challenge? There's a body process called MTVSS, which is really great for helping pretty much anything in the body, but especially related to immune system stuff, strengthening the immune system, and just really creating dynamic change in the body. She said, why don't we do a session twice a week so that we run this MTVSS body process and then we run bars, and we do this twice a week for 20 sessions. So that would be over 10 weeks. And because the 20 sessions was chosen because Gary Douglas, a founder of Access Consciousness, had said that after 20 to 30 sessions, like everything just changes. It just has the potential or possibility of creating amazing things. And we'd probably both already had 10 sessions of MTVSS in the past. So, but never in such a short amount of time and never with such a focus. So we did this, and we're on about our seventh session of that now. And I wanted to jump in here and let people know what was happening for me, because this has been phenomenal. So first of all, I just started noticing, well, over the last week or two, that I just genuinely feel happy all the time, joyful, a sense of peace, calm, clarity. This is not like, oh, I'm so happy, I want to run around and tell everyone how great life is. It's more of a, a sense of being. It's more a part of who I am. It's more the energy that I am rather than always an outward expression. I did something yesterday that I'd never done before. This is an activity with friends, and something that I'd not done before. And as I was doing it, really focused on the activity, I started noticing, oh my God, this is so much fun. Like, I'm really enjoying this, something that I actually thought that I wouldn't like. And I noticed that the sense of peace and joy and kind of calmness that I was creating as part of this activity. And it made me realize just how that's actually part of my life now. And I know without doubt that this has been because of this focused um, choice that I made to create change in my life. And that's where it begins. It began with a choice. I'm changing this. There's something in my life that I'm not happy with, that I would like to see something different. And I made a choice to change it. We don't always know how to do that, but if we make the choice and take the first step, which was simple as me um, choosing to get my bars run every week, that's just what popped into my head. So once you make that choice, you allow the universe to come in and support you, and anything can show up. Then I happened to meet a lady who was in alignment with that. She was choosing something similar. And then she had the suggestion that we would even narrow the focus even more, and see what that would create. And it made me realize that all of these years of doing bars has been fantastic. It's definitely been helpful and valuable. And sometimes when, if you've had a stressful week, or you've just got a lot going on, or you're thinking too much in your brain all the time, the bars are brilliant. It can really help to create change with that. And there are some amazing studies that just show that research and that just show how phenomenal that is. Um, but to narrow that down so that we're actually doing these sessions a couple of times a week, and sometimes more, like if we have a bar swap or something, we might, add another session in. The change that it has created in such a short amount of time has just been totally amazing. So I really want to encourage you guys to consider um, whatever that is for you. Is it a contribution for you to get your bars run, learn how to run bars and come to the swaps? You can do sessions with me. You can come and do a bars class with me if you're nearby, or anyone who's near you. There's plenty of people running bars or teaching bars all over the world. And find a friend, or join a class where you meet someone and you can share with each other, because this technique is something very special. And I hope you all consider if that would be a contribution to you or not. And yeah, come and join the bars phenomenon and my bars journey. If you want to see more about what we're doing with our little 10-week challenge, if you have a look on my YouTube channel, you'll see some information about. It's like a weekly log that we're putting in to share our adventure. So yeah, I hope that helps, and I'll see you soon.